Welcome to Mini Stories, where we will be listening to Reddit stories. Going to break some legs this weekend, and if I go to jail, it will still be hella worth it. Maybe a little sloppy here because I'm still a bit dizzy. So I live in a split house. We have thin walls. About 6 months ago, a new neighbor moved in. I heard loud noises a few times, then the first time it progressed to screams. I went over to check on her. Her ex-boyfriend was there. She was crying and asking me to make him leave. I told him to go, he did. No incident. It happened again and again. Then I heard her say, "Stop hitting me," so I took my glasses off, put on my flip-flops. Friday night lights really made me want to knock someone out wearing a pair of flip-flops. Don't judge me, and went next door. I skipped knocking, came in, and she was curled on the floor crying. I asked where he was. She pointed at the back, and I saw him through the window sprinting towards his bike. He used his little legs to pump that sucker as fast as he could. Each time, I called the police. Each time they confirmed he had a warrant out already. Each time they did absolutely nothing. It happened again last week. He kicked in her door and raped her. I was sleeping and didn't wake up until towards the end, at which point I grabbed pants and a t-shirt, skipped putting on shoes, and sprinted next door. He was running again. I told him if he came back I'd find him. I asked neighbor his address, gave it to the cops. Nothing happened. Today, I went grocery shopping and was walking home from the store when I feel a crack on the side of my face. Sucker punched by the neighbor's crazy ex. He has fist fillers. And friends. They found me. I grew up boxing, so I'd like to say I did well, but I maybe landed 3 punches during the several-man beatdown, and they apparently did little to deter the further ass beating. I just got back from the hospital maybe an hour ago. My face looks mega fucked up, but I still have my teeth and no permanent damage. CT scan was clear even. Police are still not doing anything, so I'm going to hit him up on his porch with a friend and we're going to break his legs. I'm actually not concerned at all about being pinched by police for it because at this point their incompetence is endangering my life, and the life of my neighbor. A few months in jail is better than being put into a coma. Edit. Girlfriend has talked me down from my adrenaline-fueled rampage. The new plan is to accelerate my plans to move in with her out west and carry a knife when I need to make trips to the store in the meantime, for self-defense purposes. Neighbor is currently staying with her dad and looking for a place nobody knows about with the help of a government assistance for abused women program. Edit 2. Just wanted to thank all the people giving me support or calling me a hero. I'm usually a pretty down on myself type dude, so it really did give me a nice mood boost. Especially since I can't sleep because my goddamn cheekbones and forehead are just a throbbing. I'm definitely not a hero though. If you're sleeping through someone being beaten and you can do something about it, there is something wrong with you. Update. As soon as the Americans woke up, this became an aggressive troll show of folks who aren't from Canada telling me how great Canadian police are and that this story can't happen. If you don't believe me, tough. I had a bad couple days and I'm just straight up gonna report and mute anybody else. I made this as a vent and kept it up because the positive messages were super cool and helping me through a bad night, but honestly, the post-UK hours have just made it super shitty to interact here now, and so I'm gonna ignore this going forward except for updates, for the folks interested in hearing about those. Thanks again to the UK folks and some Cali boys who were super kind earlier. Update 2. My headache is gone. The neighbor is at her dad's doing the Christmas thing and is confirmed moving by the end of the month for the sake of everyone. She may have to stay with her dad for a bit, but as long as she has someone keeping her safe, it's all good. She isn't very internet savvy, so I'm not sure she even knows what options are available to her. I know she's been looking into help from the Provincial Emergency Assistance Program, but if any Ontarians, or maybe just Canadians, have any advice on what organizations she might be able to get some extra assistance from, I would appreciate a PM. Update 3. Had a heavy candle holder thrown through my window last night. Cops took it for prints, which surprised me. I doubt that anything will come of it, but whatever, I'm moving in the next week or so. I think her dad is going to pay some guys to hunt him for the police so they can actually act on the numerous warrants for this dude. Update 4. Move is set for a couple weeks from now. Junkie only ended up spending a couple days in jail. Apparently, this is the standard for the justice system according to the cops, who seem to be equally annoyed by it. I guess what happens is they give him light bail, he posts, he runs, they catch him, give him light bail, he posts. And no judge ever changes the cycle. I'm going to call the court tomorrow, Southern Ontario, to see if there's maybe somebody I can talk to. Victim services were meh. Resolution update. Neighbor just texted me. He's been arrested. Going to go see if she knows any more specifics in a little bit and will share them if she has them. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe.